In simple terms, public procurement is a sustainable acquisition of goods, works, and services using public fund in a manner that is auditable, in a manner that is transparent, and using third party. Lagos State Public Procurement Agency is a regulatory agency that enforces the public procurement law that has been promulgated over the years, beginning from 2011 and recently amended 15th of March 2021. That's about the role of the agency, purely regulatory or procurement of Lagos State government that happens in all the MDAs, the ministry, department agencies, local government, local council development areas, tertiary institutions, health institutions, and all agencies of government that derives its fund from the budget of Lagos State government must follow the public procurement law. And public procurement agency regulates all those agencies. So a lot of things, our activities have been standardized. We have regulations. We have standardized bidding document, which is extended to service providers. So these are the basis for winning contracts. So you have to participate in a competitive manner. You have to meet minimum requirements to the extent that only the most responsive bidders during evaluation is considered for contract in Lagos State. Talking about e-procurement is to use technology to drive the procurement process. And so that has led to automation of most of our activities, reducing your pushing of files, reducing wastage of time, improving efficiency, and ensuring service delivery to Lagosians. Because if you talk about public procurement, you're also talking about good governance. Efficiency has improved as a result of digitalization of most activities involved in acquisition of goods, works, and services under Lagos State government. And we have a functioning website where people can visit and to understand our activities much better. The website is www.lagosppa.gov.ng. As much as contracts are awarded, awards are registered in the agency. And as a public agency, disclosure means pushing out those contracts that Lagos has given out to the public domain through our website. Beyond that, we are part of the Open Contracting Data Standard. That is a format for disclosing contracts that have been issued by Lagos State government. And we have been very consistent issuing that. And that gives Lagosians opportunity to know how contracts are awarded, where contracts are, the title of such contract, and the values of the various contracts that is awarded by Lagos State government. So on our website, we have given every information that is required to register and come onto the database of Lagos State government. What am I saying? Before you can do business with Lagos State government, you are supposed to be on our database. That's a minimum requirement. And so the registration is also simplified. On our website, we have a video that will give you opportunity to understand exactly what documents you initially need to put together, whether you are a small, medium, or large enterprise. The documents that you need to gather to be able to upload it so that upon reviewing it, we will register you. And as a result of that, every opportunity, business opportunities that are going on under Lagos State government will be available at your disposal. You will receive short messages speaking to government opportunities that are going on. And when advertisements are also made, you will also be notified. And so sometimes advertisement is placed on our website. Sometimes advertisement is placed on the newspapers to speak to activities of government that you may be interested in. And the moment you're on the database, you are at liberty to participate in those government contracts. There are special opportunities for small and medium businesses. What we did actually, and including even the underserved, the women that are in businesses, we have a gender desk even in the agency where we provide information for small and medium enterprises, especially those that are owned by women, especially those that are owned by, I call it underserved, with young people, disabled. We actually have provisions for them so that nobody is left behind, because this government is talking about inclusiveness. And so that's why, working with United Nations, we have created a gender desk where people can visit us in the agency, ask questions that is relevant to registration. And as soon as they do that, opportunities are open to them. That's number one. Beyond that, we reduce the cost of registration away from the former minimum of 50,000 to 10,000, so that small and medium enterprises can come forward and also benefit from opportunities that are available in government. And as a result of that, you can do business up to 10 million as a small business. So if you're a small business and you register in category A or category B or category C, so within the range of the minimum that you can imagine and up to 10 million naira, small and medium enterprises can do business. Beyond that, because SMEs is up to category D in our registration, they can do business up to the tune of 100 million naira. And that's one reason why we created that gender desk, that questions can be asked, people can come around and ask questions. In addition, the agency is becoming chartered soon, and an opportunity to scan and provide your impression anytime you visit the agency has been provided. So service provider can come around to scan and ask questions and even confirm how long it takes to get a response. So that is an opportunity of getting feedback also from the citizen. That provision is already available in the agency, so that the activity of the agency is open to the public and is also simplified. Yeah, the law is very clear on the rules. There are offenses, there are penalties. So to commit an offense is to be ready to face penalty. So there are quite a number of offenses that even officers can commit. We call them all kinds of names. Collusion is an example. Bid rigging is an example. And anyone that is affected and is investigated, and if an officer is found guilty, civil service rule will be applied. PMB will be set up, and there are penalties for such offenses. There are imprisonment elements. There are opportunities to also debar companies that have committed one offense or the other. The law permits the agency to debar firms who have committed one offense or the other. And that's why I said there are penalties. So luckily, the Citizens Gate is functioning, and it's being managed by Office of Civic Engagement, which is also close to us in the agency, as well as Office of Transformation, Creativity and Innovation, OTCI, which is in charge of making agencies becoming chartered, which I mentioned the other time. And because these offices are also very close to us, so it's an opportunity for them when they get feedback. Is if there's any one of them that concerns us, they inform our champion, our service champions, who also ensure that it's communicated to the appropriate quarters for whoever that needs to provide resolution and provide answers to some issues that citizens may have. We have some champions also in the agency. Call them resolvers, call them solution providers. We have them to ensure that citizens actually get feedback and responses. Wow. LSCPA is everywhere these days, especially as it concerns doing the business of government right. We have won quite a number of awards. We have won even in presidency. We have won international award. This year in Cape Town, we are the procurement leader in Africa. Wow. And that's outside the shore of the country, to the extent that only 2 agencies of federal government also benefited from that award. So that's an international award. So, and beyond international award, we have also won award within the country. I spoke to the one that is from the presidency now, that we have been winning over and over again. And so we keep improving on what we are doing. We drive our process with technology, and so we are visible. Thank you so much for this question. You see, the understanding that the best way to provide good governance is to ensure that there's transparency, is to ensure that there's openness in our activities, is to ensure that we comply with the rule of law. And this is what PPA is promoting. And in addition, the legislative arm is also working closely with us. So we monitor projects to ensure that it's delivered to specification and bill of quantities. And so as a result of that, we enjoy the support also of the legislative arm. And since it's a major activity that the law permits us to do, so it's just to ensure that and encourage all project owners, call them project managers, accounting officers, to ensure that when projects are awarded, we ensure that contract management is done properly, to the extent that delays are minimized and contracts are delivered in good time to the benefit of the citizens of Lagos. So it is when contract is completed that it serves its purpose. Contracts that are not delivered in good time will not be useful while it is ongoing. But it is when such contracts are delivered to time and to specification and to quality that Lagosians will enjoy it, and everybody is happy. And the confidence that we are talking about, the public trust that we expect, is derived, and everybody is happy to pay their tax because they can see the value that their payment is bringing to them. We want to encourage Lagosians to continue to have confidence in this government, because this government listens. And if we are lucky to have a listening government, it's just for us to hear our issues. We are so sure that somebody will respond.